It only does the very top outside of the map, and then the very bottom barely shows. So people hide by doing that. And those orange circles that are appearing, as you can see on the key on the right, dark sight boost gained. That means someone got dark sight boost. So there's one right on the coin, so they picked it up. Boom, boost gain there. The other one, someone. Now I have to read some patch notes. I think someone dropped the token there, and someone else picked it up. I'm not sure if it shows if you loot. I don't think it does, because then there would be orange all over. So I do think someone was killed there, and it was picked up by another player. All right, but enough of that. Off to run the map. Oh god, there's birds. So stay crouched. If you have beast face, that helps not trigger animals. Here's a hive. Just gonna blast her right in the face. Now, save your ammo on grunts. Don't shoot grunts unless you absolutely have to. You can just do this. Hive and armored. Go ahead and shoot those with fire. Oh my god. Now, I'm gonna pop this stuff. I wasted the stamina with my conduit boost because I just sat there. Now here's a immolator up here. We're gonna go say hello to you. What's up, bro? Oh, he's not dead? Okay. God, this thing takes forever to reload. Okay. Hopefully. No, he's dead. Enemies don't get back up like that. And I might as well do the antidote. Oh boy. Now you'll hear cows like that on this map specifically. This is the only map with cows. That little not triggered by a person. The cows just do that. Now, you can make the cows do that by approaching, and if you kill them quick, sometimes it sounds like that's all it was the cow was just doing a little moo. If you don't kill it fast enough, it just keeps going, and that's how you can tell the difference. But you can kind of get away with the cow moo. Horses kind of do the same thing, but horses, when someone triggers them, they start off a little more aggressive. So it's a little easier to just tell between those. Oh man. Lantern. Oh, you're all the way up here. Whatever. Still gonna throw it at her. Ooh, right in the back of the neck. It's a great spot to get lit on fire. What? Okay, yeah. Just centered on the sound. Now, I'm definitely going to go in here. This is a big compound, so I'm just going to go in. See if there's just anything. Run through. Listen for meatheads. We got special ammo. I just heard chains up there. Tell you a little story. When I first started this game, I sat in a building. Like, if I had just started, I would have been sitting here. Because the chains, I thought, only made noise if a person was hitting them. And so when I first started, I heard those chains, and I sat somewhere and just waited, and I kept hearing the chains. After a while, I think I was playing with someone else. I was like, yo, we gotta go check this out. We go in there, it's an armored, just walking back and forth through the chains. He had us pinned down. He didn't even know it. Good stuff. Here, grunts below. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Teams are fighting down at the boss lair, which is what you want. Now, I used to know all the XP numbers for the AI. I don't anymore because they changed it recently. And I'm just not that hardcore into hunt anymore. And I don't know if you can guess why. Might have something to do with having a son, but wouldn't change it for the world. Because hopefully, someday, we'll be playing this together. This is a weak compound. There's nothing here. There's traps. But like no XP envelopes, no bloodline rank envelopes. No solos camping in a corner because they're AFK texting their wife. That will happen. You'll get people that just go run off for a bit. AFK, and then they'll come back to the game 20 minutes later because these matches go forever. And you won't expect it. They'll just come from behind. You're like, where'd this guy come from? He's like, oh, I was on the phone. I was on the phone for half the match. Half of it, literally. You're like, oh. Can't account for that. I think we're doing good. So there's 2 out of 3 bounty tokens picked up. You can see exactly where they are in dark sight. Oh, look at that. Wow. Fireworks show. All right. Okay, Verlin 8392. 8391 was taken. All right. What are we doing? We're just going this way. I got 8.5 minutes of stamina. All right. Run across the water. Water isn't always just nice and safe like that. Oh, I hear an armored. Sometimes there's these things called water devils in the water. It's like a group of parasites. You can disperse them for like 7 to 10 seconds, something like that, if you shoot them or damage them or whatever. But they come right back. You can never permanently kill them. And if you run across the water and there's some in there, they'll swarm you. They do bleeding damage, and yeah, you'll get ripped apart by those things sometimes. Lots of people do not take caution on those and just run. I can't tell you how many of my teammates have tried to cross the water. To just get ripped apart by those things. And then you have to res them in the middle of that because they never go away. So that's the goal with those. Never get downed in the water by those. Oh my god. We'll take this. I don't think I've ever taken this elevator up. I don't know where it goes. We are at Gasworks. This is another huge compound. Always turn lanterns off that you are going to hang out by. Even if you don't think anything's going to happen, just turn them off. You never know if there's a trap. You never know if you're going to melee something and break it. Like if a grunt walks around the corner and you hit it, and you also hit the lantern, and then it lights that barrel on fire and blows you up. You're just sitting there going, that was avoidable. And now I know how to deal with that. That will happen to you. There is no way that will not happen to you. You'll do so many things where you're like, oh, shouldn't have done that. I will never do that again. And then you'll probably do it 2 or 3 more times before you actually remember. Oh, okay. Alright, what are we doing? Where are these guys at? They're extracting. They have all the bounties. So once they leave, I don't have a lot of time before I have to leave too. So they dictate how long you're in the map for. Oh wow. Normally if I didn't have Beast Face, that horse would have been neighing. But I had it and I came around the corner and like sound works weird in this game, you'll learn. You'll see. Okay. Didn't think I was gonna get both of those, but I did. Let's just go this way real quick. I haven't seen a single meathead yet. Not a fan of that. Oops. Might as well just stick with my steel ball. You want what you need in a panic, which is going to be steel ball. And if I hear a meathead, I'll switch to the harpoon. Is this horse? Oh, that horse is dead. It's this horse. Head to extract. 5 minutes. So we're going to do that. There is... I don't hear any meatheads. You'll hear them. I hear armoreds, cows, and hive. I might as well just book it to extract. Now, you still want to be quiet. Didn't sound like there was too much fighting, nothing crazy. I don't know how many teams there were of all three. There could have been duos, there could have been a solo. Like there could have been not too many teams. We'll check it afterwards, but you'll get used to the sound of what a real match sounds like when a couple teams meet up. Sounds like Battlefield. That's another game that you'll have to play with me. Good stuff. Let's see here. So this clue, see how it still has the center? This would be completely hollow and solid black if someone was here and got that clue. No one did, so I know at least that. That's all you really know. Okay, this horse, though, is dead, and it was alive at some point. Horses that look like this aren't just dead. Horses that are missing their lower half, like this, these ones are always dead. These guys aren't ever just laying there going, help me. Yeah, dead horses look like that. Live horses, or at least they were alive, definitely that one. So people were here. There might not be too much AI because AI doesn't ever respawn. When you come to a compound, you spawn the AI, and if you kill it all, another team comes here. There will not be AI here. So that's what it looks like. There's barely any AI here. It was farmed. See how we're doing. I got 1.5 minutes on stamina. I have 2 minutes in the game. That's good. Might as well just go straight to extract, see what we can get along the way. Alright, so if you're in the extract area with 1 second left, you'll be okay. You don't have to be in it for 30 seconds. Here is a meathead. Oh yeah. And I'm full on traits, I'm pretty sure. I am. Oh, I gotta go this way. 60 seconds. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, baby. Chaos. Oh, we're in, baby. Here. Ooh. Look what I found. Those are ducks. This is what I found. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. So now I can be in the water. Pay attention to the time, see how long it takes them to come back. 2, 1. We're good. Oh, wow. Those water devils were not... They didn't come back as fast as I thought they might. So, that's a solo match in Hunt of leveling your character. It was not good. Saw 2 armored, 3 hive, it felt like. 1 meathead. Lots of grunts. Actually, not that many. Sometimes there's swarms. The reason is probably because a lot of the compounds were already farmed out. And I did take a long time before I started. And I don't know if there's a finite number of AI that is spawned in the game. Like, I don't know if all the meatheads were spawned already. And that's why when I went to the compounds that no one else went to, I went to them later. And they didn't spawn any meatheads there. So, what we're looking at here, I was a 43. Yeah, this was not a good match for me. You can tell I only got there's no way. I only got 2,000 XP. That's horrible. Okay, there's me as the solo. There was a duo, a trio, and another trio. Okay. Interesting. So, all that means now is I have to go back into another match and do this all over again. Here's what we're going to do. I have ghoul. This trait right here is ghoul. That gives me health when I kill AI. I also have health kits. I don't need this. I can bring 3 stamina now. Or I'm not going to do that. I am going to bring 2 of those, and I'm going to bring 2 antidote. Because I have conduit. And if I get the clue and keep moving with my 2 shots, I'm good. So you have a better look at my loadout here. My traits, Quartermaster, Pack Mule, lets you get 2 consumables when you loot. Or just 2 whatever, tools or consumables. Bulwark, 50% less explosion damage. And if someone sticks you with a harpoon, it won't insta-kill you. We have Lightfoot. This makes you quiet when you vault ladders, or vault, just anything. Climb ladders or fall. Here, I need to go into these traits. This is all from memory. It's easier. They update these all the time. Vault, fall, and climb ladders silently. Also reduces the sound of walking through noise traps, like sticks. I think sticks are it. Or cans and chains, I think, maybe too. I'm assuming. What else do I have? I have Beast Face, which is amazing. The reaction range of animals is reduced. If you're solo, this is a must-have because you can't really sneak around the map without this quickly and efficiently. I was very close to crows and horses and cows. None of them were triggered. all because of this. If I didn't have it, they would have been set off. We got Kite Skin. This reduces fall damage. It's a great one. It's only 1 point. If you just need to waste 1 point on something, this is a good one. But I also do choose this over certain traits because if you play melee, this is a great one to have so you can jump off of roofs down onto people. We got Pitcher. Absolutely insane trait to have if you are throwing frags or dynamite or anything for that matter. It increases the throwing range, and not that many people play it, but if you bring like 4 frags with this, you can easily kill a team. Easy. But people used to do that back in the day when I started, when frags were like nuclear bombs. They would bring pitcher, all frags, and you would just get decimated. Frags could wallbang you. Their blast range was out of control. And here is Conduit. Now see how it says solo doubles the effect of investigating a clue. A lot of these traits that I have solo boosts. I think this is the first one. So get health and stamina boost when your team picks up a clue or closes a rift. It used to be you had to close the clue. If you had Conduit and you started a match and someone outran you to the clue and got it, you were screwed. But you got more stamina back then. They halved it, I think. I think you only get 2.5 minutes. But if you're on the move, it's a great thing to have, which is what you want to do and what we're probably going to do this next game. Because you and your mother are going to be home soon, and I don't have a lot of time to do one more match for you. Let's see here. Ghoul. I already told you this kills, if you kill a monster, AI, it restores some health. So you want this because your health bars, it's not just one health bar, it's this. And if you lose, it's 50 in every chunk. So one chunk's 50, another chunk's 50, and one's 50 for a total of 150 health. And if you get hit for 60, you're going to lose that whole first bar. You can heal it back, like it's there. It's just you lose that much health, and you have to heal to then get that bar back. But if you get hit, all you got to do is let your health regenerate to the second bar, fill that up, and then just kill a grunt or anything. It gives you 5 health, but then it will regenerate the rest of the bar on its own, if that makes sense. It's a great one to have if you're just getting slapped around or jumping off stuff. You don't always want to use a health kit because you only have 3 of those. And I don't have any health shots this time, so we're healing with health kits and Ghoul is what's happening. Serpent, this is a solo boosted one. Where is it? Right there. Using Dark Sight, you can interact with clues, rifts. You can banish a target if someone is camping a dead boss. Lots of people will do that. You'll come upon a boss lair. You're like, the boss is here, but it's not blinking red or white. That means it's already dead and no one has banished it and they're just sitting there. Or they could be anywhere, but most people are inside waiting for you to go in. All you got to do is sit out there with Serpent, banish it yourself, steal the banish from them. It kind of upsets them because then they know you have Serpent and they can't just keep sitting there, because once the token's up, you can grab that too with Serpent. And as a solo, you have 50, I think 50 total is the range, or an additional 50. I don't know. It's really far though. 50 meters in this game is pretty far. You can take that coin with it. We got Necro next. This is a must-have for a solo. You can revive yourself. If you're playing with a team, Necro, you can only revive your teammates. If you go down and you have it, no one can use it except for you, so you're SOL. But as a solo, you can revive your down hunter, and it doesn't matter if they've thrown a lantern on you and burned all 149 of your health away. The second you hit revive, all your health is back, every bar is back. you're back up on your feet. They did change this. You used to be able to revive infinitely, but people would just camp bodies. Well, not infinitely, as many health bars as you had. So if you had one big health bar, because you have to have a 50 bar as your first bar, and then 4 25s after that, you could technically kill a person 5 times because they would go down, get up, go down, get up. And then after all their health bars were gone, then they couldn't do it anymore. But every time you revived, it wouldn't give you full health. It would just up you on whatever bars you had left. That's what it was like. And they changed this to avoid camping or having to camp, I guess, because you would have to sit there and let that dude revive a bunch if you didn't have any fire or traps. Now Whispersmith. This is a 1 point trait. It's good for solos. If you get in a bind, if a team just like if you're in a compound farming and you hear someone coming up on you and you gotta hunker down and you're trying to hide, you don't want to fight. This is a good one to have in case you have to fight or you need to prepare to fight because they can hear you. Like if I have a bomb lance or if say like I have something out that I don't want and I want my shotgun because there's people inside a building with me and I switch weapons, they might hear me switch the weapons. You don't want that. So this is a great one. You can switch between whatever, no one's going to hear you. It's just another stealth trait that just tops it off, makes all your stealth stuff such as Beast Face, Lightfoot, Whispersmith. Oh, I missed one after Ghoul. We're going to go to that one. It is Silent Killer. This reduces the sound you make when performing melee attacks. It just makes your melees quieter. I don't think you grunt. If you don't have this, if you swing anything anytime, you're like, ugh, and people hear that. And it's a good way to just get yourself killed if someone spawned in the same compound or they're one away and they're walking towards it and they hear you just meleeing stuff. They're like, oh, there's a dude here. He's slapping people. Yeah, you want to, if you're solo and you don't really want to fight, these are really good solo traits to have. Now, let's see. What are the last ones? We have Magpie. Now, when you pick up a bounty token, this is going to give you, I'm not sure how long, I think 3 minutes of health regeneration, stamina, and antidote. So it's really good to have if you are going balls to the wall because you're gonna pick up a bounty token. You're gonna let everyone know you're there. Everyone knows where you are. Now, let's say they have a concertina and a poison trap on a door that you want to run out of, and you want to just like either get to fighting or you want to escape and get to the extract. You have antidote now. So as soon as you pick up the bounty token, you can go fight for a few minutes and you have health regen, you got stamina, you got antidote. You're pretty immune to a lot of stuff. So it's not good to bring this if you're just going to hunker down. Now, if you're a solo, though, this is really good because if you do end up playing solo and you get the bounty token, this gives you 10 seconds instead of 5. And when you loot a body, it gives you 2 seconds. So this is a must-have along with Necro if you're an action solo. I'll be honest, I'm a little scared to go solo. Not that I'm scared, it's just I don't feel like it'll be worth my time. I think I'm just gonna get demolished. It's more fun to play Soul Survivor because as a solo, in what I'm doing, bounty hunt, it doesn't guarantee that you're playing against other solos. Now I need to get into a game real quick. I'll explain this one. This is one of my favorite traits. It's a new one. They just added this. You can sprint while using consumables pretty much. So if you get lit on fire, I think you can still do it and hold square, but You can use a health kit while you're sprinting. You can cook a frag while you're sprinting. It's such a good trait. And it's because it's newer. Not a lot of people use it. And so if you have pitcher with that, you can cook a frag and sprint like half the compound with it cooked and then huck it. And that thing's going like you can cover a good distance with Surefoot and then pitcher using an explosive. That's the hardest thing about explosives is you can't throw them that far, and when you're cooking them, you can't run and other people sprint. So technically, if you have Surefoot, you can sprint with people that are running away from you and cook stuff. So that's why it's 6 points. A lot of these other traits I would take over it. They're more useful, they're less points. But if you have enough, this is such a good trait. It's very useful, especially if you get shot. You need to stop the bleeding, pull out a health kit, and just sprint away while you're healing. All right, that's that. Let's get into a game. Don't remind me again. Thank you. All right. Still an 85. That was not a good game. I might hit 50 fairly soon because I'm 47. I only need 2.66. If you understand what I'm saying, I just need 2.6 bloodline ranks till I hit 50 because I have a little bit there into 47. So I'm almost halfway through 47, 48, 49. Anyways, what was I going to say? I don't know if I was going to say anything, but it might take a long time to queue up. I might edit this out depending. I don't know. Oh, yeah. What I was going to say was I'm pretty close to being a 50. If I hit that pretty quick and get to farm some AI after that, that's going to go into my bloodline. Need to check and see if you and your mother are on your way home yet. Your mother got sunburned today. You know, let's see what is today. It is Thursday, May 22nd. I just got off work at 3, came home, booted up some Hunt so I could do a tutorial video. Just, it's kind of me just leveling my character while trying to do light tutorials because there are better videos out there for you to watch done by professional Hunt streamers. I've watched those videos, but I'll be able to explain things to you personally in a more detailed manner. They just kind of go over it. They're like, point one, this and this and this. Point two, this and this and this, which is good. But the way the game was and the way it's changed, some of those videos aren't accurate anymore. A lot of those videos were done before all the different maps came out. There's different weather effects that have come out since then. Where are we? We are on Lawson Delta. It says at the top of the map, Lawson Delta, right below the timer, of what map you're on. I'm going to just reload these right now. Now, this is kind of dangerous. I hate this spawn. It's broad daylight. I don't know where the best place to pop a squat would be. Just going to do a light peek. Look for movement. You don't want to be doing this. You can't see anything. All you want to do is just sit still. Watch your screen. Look for movement. Wait to get headshot in case someone's doing the same thing and sees you. All right, we sound good. Oh, okay. I still think we're good. We're going here. I hear some hellhounds. Ooh, we got a meathead. Now, what you don't want is to spawn at the boss lair, because then you're gonna have to get out of there. Let's get this clue real quick. I'm just gonna hug this. Most people do this stuff, but I'd rather just sit still. Okay, we're looking good. We need to just go up north. So another thing to note, the map gets grayed out the exact same for all the teams. Whether you get a clue up at Goddard or down at Hemlock, the map is going to gray out exactly the same for everybody. So you can figure out where people are going to go by doing that. Now, I got 2 clues. If I only got 1 clue and it only grayed out the top area, like the north, you know anyone up there's coming down south. Now, I got 2. So what you can deduce from that is if all the north compounds are gray from the first clue, anyone that spawned up there is going to get those clues and then come down. Now, if you're at Goddard, you're going to go down to Ma probably or over to Brinery. But if you're at Salters and you get it, you're probably going to go down to Arden. Now, when you go down to Arden and get your second clue, it's going to gray out Lawson, Sweet Bell, Prison, and Arden, for example, and Windy or whatever, and Hemlock. Let's just say that, for example. And then where do they go from there? Now, I already know any team up north is going to come south, but don't get complacent and think they're just going to go over to Ma Battery, because they've come down to Arden because that clue, that was still white for them. They only got 1 clue, if that makes sense. So all I'm saying is be careful. You're probably safe to go to Windy right out the gate. I kind of want to go to Lumber, though. Oh, wait. I don't know if I just heard AI triggered by people. I don't think I did, but I do want to kill this meathead real quick. Now, people can hear this explosion. So people heard that. They're probably like, if anyone's near, they're like, oh crap, someone with a bomb lance is this way. I'm in here. I'm going to look for these tables. So, great example. Turn the lantern off. If you want to make sure that lantern never gets turned back on by accidentally reloading next to it, just smack it. No more. Now, this is gun oil. If you have a weapon, if you prestige and you don't have it, sorry, the voice search just activated. Never had that happen to me in my life. And it's like, sorry, couldn't find any results. Yeah, no SHIT. I didn't give you anything to do. Anyways, gun oil. If you have no variants unlocked, like this bomb lance, I had to unlock this with the bomb launcher. Bomb launcher used to not be a thing. You used to just get the bomb lance. But now you have to unlock it. If I didn't have it, and I came up to this with the bomb launcher, you collect this, it gives you the next thing to unlock. Okay, there are shots popping off. That's it, iron. That's a Crowning King shotgun going off right now. That's 2 teams over there at least. So I'm going to go north. There's only 1 team north, if there is one. And I still have some stamina. If I pop these... Oh yeah, see? You can sprint while using these now. Amazing. Oh, fort? Okay. Well, I said iron. It was the right trajectory. It wasn't arsenal, but it was just a little closer. Now, something that you can do if you want to stick around. So if they get that bounty, there's nowhere else to go. They're probably just going to go to the Wolf's Head extract. If I wanted to, I could go and plant some traps at Wolf's Head Arsenal and then just sit there, wait, get some kills maybe. Hopefully. It's hard though. Mostly you want to hit wagons, but there are no wagons down there in between extract and the bounty layer. So, and there's no event going on. If there was an event, I would go trap where the event stuff was going on. Because lots of people like to get the bounty token, kill everybody who they think they're the last team standing, and then they go to the area where like you can get your health back, you can stock up on everything. I think last week I did that to someone. I put C4 on there with a alert trip mine. They hit it. I was the last person on the map. And they killed the last team. They had the bounty. Thought they were all done. Sure enough, they hit my thingy. It's pretty funny. Is that a saddle? Nope, it's rib cage. Another thing you can do is just hang out and see where they go. Now see this AI and the birds? I know no one's been here. No one's aggroed any of this. No one's killed these things. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm far enough away, no one's gonna hear these birds if I scare them. It's really not a big deal if I make too much noise. Quick tip, if this grunt had a torch and I hit him, he would have dropped the torch, lit the oil, blown that barrel up, I would be on fire. Makes a loud noise. It's not what you want. This horse is alive. Oh! Okay, that's what they sound like. Still a fight going off, it sounds like. That is great news. That means team 3 got there. This is a sound trap. Oh man. That will set off AI. Like if there's a horse nearby and I did that, that horse started going crazy. Oh wow. Sleepy taco. Oh. Now I think this is because I hit a stick. I think I stepped on a stick and these guys heard it. That's what's going on. Lots of grunts. I think they're 15 XP. They used to be 10. Now they're 15, so it is worth farming them. They all add up. Now I got 1 meathead right out the gate. I got 2 clues. Where is he? Is he in here? There he is. Okay, this is an armored concertina. This guy has concertina wire all over his body. You don't want him to melee that. And he makes you bleed. That's why I bring fire and shoot them from a distance. Which I did not do. Alright. They're just chilling. They're probably still fighting. Just waiting. I imagine someone's down. They're trying to get the res. Someone's pinned down. They can't get the res because of it. Just having some fun. This is when I like to start messing around with some people. Alright, here is the... There's that right there. They're going to hear this, and they're going to be like, what is going on? I'm going to launch this explosive harpoon. Now, if anyone saw that or heard it, they know there's another team out here, and they're confused. It just confuses you. If you play this game long enough, you're just going to be like, what in the actual? Now, I'm going to show you this since I'm safe. Whichever way you are running, the crows are going to fly. The crows will never fly behind you if you're running at them. So if you see crows fly off, like from a roof going this way, you know there's a team going that way. They always fly in the way that you have scared them, the way you were running when you scared them. Now you can use that to your advantage. If there's a team that you know is like to the side of you, scare them that way, come back and wait. They're going to follow the crows. You can ambush them. Now, people were here. This lid would not be up if this was fresh. Same with this. Now you want to look out for traps here. I do not have trap sense or whatever it's called. That's another thing that's great to have as a solo. If you're going to go places where people might have been. Where else could I go? Let's just go to Salters and leave. I'm not too worried about getting XP overflow. The goal is really just get this guy to 50 and not die. Oh, I guess we're going to Golden real quick. Ooh, meatheads, grunts, okay. Alright, this is going to guarantee... That grunt, the lantern was on. Sometimes they're off. They hit you with it while it's off, it spills oil. They hit you with it while it's on. You can take a guess at what happens. Now here's another oil, or not oil, but table thing that has stuff. So you can find guns here. You just always want to come check these. It's random every match. Oh, this glass will also trigger stuff like the horses. We're gonna stick this guy from here. Oh yeah. Vigor. Cool. This is a regular dude. What's up, bro? We got anything here? No. I'm gonna show you what we can do with these crows real quick. Got a lantern. You can do this if you really need buy. Here's what I would do just to stay super safe. And she's gonna scream when I do this. If you hear that, hive's loud when she does that, so just showing you different ways of taking stuff out. Oh, hello. I think we're good. You wanna see something cool? There's oil right here. Oh yeah. Boom! Oh, what? It's not gonna like that one? Ah! Oh my god, takes forever to reload. Doubles. Let's go in here, see if we can see anything. Any registers in here? Oh wow, there is. We'll play some music. Got $75. Clue is here. No one got it. Oh wow. Let's hit this extract. Let's just get her done before you get here. Oh wow. So when you see these names pop up, that means they're trading bounty. If you die, someone else can pick the bounty up from the other team. So this is telling me that they're killing each other a lot, grabbing the bounty off of each other a lot. My god. Lots of AI. So noisy. All right. Normally, hives are the only AI that's like up on stuff where you can't really get to. So that's why you want the fire. If you have poison ammo, because they do poison, they're not gonna take a lot of damage. Dang, they are still killing each other over there. How funny would it be for me to just sprint down there after the last team thinks they're done? They're licking their wounds. Oh my god. And all of a sudden I just show up with a bomb lance. Like, yo, what's up? And just kill everyone. That would, oh my gosh. That'd be hilarious, but I only have 3.5 minutes of stamina left. It's far. It's pretty far. And there's a good chance by the time I hit Arden or even Sweetbell, they go to extract. And if I start making noise, they're not going to stop because they are down health bars. They're going to be like, we're out of here. Who is this maniac still alive chasing us? We've got to leave now. That is exactly what they would be thinking. Especially since they're probably lower elo, lower ranking. Ooh, hello. Right here, bro. Dang, you got to get right up on him, I think, to one-shot him. Something else. Fire ammo blows up stuff instantly. Another awesome thing about fire damage. If you're a solo and if you're trying to extract here and you have the token and you want to hide, hide right here. Everyone's going to be looking for you down on the ground somewhere. No one's going to think that you're up here because they don't think that you can be here. But it's got to be this corner right here. We're good. See, now this team, this team thinks they're alone. I'm going to mess with them. They're going to hear this. They're going to be like, what in God's name? Where? It's hilarious. All right, bud. That was lots of fun. You guys are on your way. 5:18. That was 17 minutes ago. All right. That's actually great timing. I hope these videos do justice for you. I don't know when you're gonna watch these. Try to make it PG enough. I know I spelled the S word. Sorry, mama. But this game's rated M for mature. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's some of that's going to my bloodline right here. So went 86, 87. Yeah. Now when I or not prestige, when I retire this guy. Holy cow. That was just two teams that were trading bounties. I saw the bounty switch hands so many times. Only two people from each team picked it up. Oh no, there was a duo that picked it up. Okay. Every team except. Oh, that's okay. So there's this team, this team, this team, this team, and me. That's not supposed to happen. There's 5 teams. That is not supposed to happen. Since when? Dude, Bounty Hunt. Oh my gosh, Bounty Hunt is a game mode. Here, it says right here. In this signature game mode, up to 12 players playing solo or in teams of 2 or 3. I don't think I've ever seen that before, where there's 5 teams. One's a duo and one's a solo. It's always been, I take up one of the 4. And if there's a duo, that's another team. And then you can have 2 more solos, 2 more duos, or 2 more trios. I don't think I've ever seen that. They must have changed that, or that is a glitch, because I think I've heard someone say they were in a game, Bounty Hunt, with more teams than they should have had. I think someone said that before. But I'm going to retire this guy so you can see the effects. So 86 prestige, 87 rank. I have 11,551 hunt dollars. The thing next to that is blood bonds. That's the premium currency. That's the microtransaction stuff. You can get that stuff just by playing the game naturally and doing these challenges. You used to just be able to get that stuff in the game just by playing. You can still pick up little pouches, but you get either 2 or 3 blood bonds at a time doing that. Or if you do this claim reward thing, sometimes you can get blood bonds from that. I think I've gotten 100 at a time from there. I don't know, but it's not the same, but you can still get it. A lot has changed since when I started playing. So let's go here. Oops. And we are going to retire Hunter. So I'm probably going to hit 96, 90, 95, 96. Let's see. 95. This is just saying all the stuff that hunter had is just giving it back to me. But I did get 1,600 hunt dollars from ranking up. So yeah, I'm a 95 now. I'd say a couple more matches, even if I lose, even if I die. I'll hit 100. I can prestige. I only have 13 left. That's crazy. I'm almost there. All right, well, I'm going to end it there, cut the video, and we will be back with more. I mean, you can watch the gameplay videos I have, but those are like highlights. I don't really have full match commentary stuff. I need to do that. I should do that for you. Probably will. Coming up next. All right.